What is going on?
What's up, YouTube?
They might have been able to hear that.
Yeah, that was good.
We'll do it again.
We're experimenting with being closer to the camera for better audio because we know our audio is terrible.
Because you're welcome.
We do have a mic. We're trying. We'll figure it out. Anyway, in this episode, we are back on Project Frankenchop, which hopefully you can see behind us. But you might not be able to because we're really close to the camera. But anyway, today we're going to try to finalize the frame placement, right?
Yeah, I think so. We need to clean up the rest of the crap on the frame that we...
The old motor mounts.
I am good at this.
The old motor mounts. We got to clean those up and weld in the cradle from the Ninja.
Yes.
And maybe hit a junkyard if they're open.
We hope. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Looking for rear wheel and sprocket and maybe a...
Chain.
I don't want a junkyard chain.
No.
I'll probably order a new chain.
But a wheel would be nice.
A wheel would be good.
So stay tuned.
Alright, so as I said, we're trying to clean up the old engine mount brackets and whatnot. So we got the old faithful angle grinder, and I'm just going to start hacking away at these and smoothing out the frame so we got something nice and to weld to.
Rock and roll.
Bum 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 bum.
We found Mecca.
We found Mecca.
We have parts for the picking, and we think we found something good. I think we might have found our rear wheel sprocket, brake, and depending on how destroyed it is, potentially even front brake calipers. This looks like an 05 VTR 1000, we think. Honda something big.
Looking pretty awesome. We're going to try and drag her out of her final resting place and make it not that anymore.
Yeah, hopefully a one-stop shopping for us.
Cheesy thumbs up.
We've unburied her the best we could. So now we can take a look at it, see what all we can take. We really want this rear wheel and sprocket, and potentially brake calipers, who knows?
Yeah!
Rock and roll.
So, not only have we drug the bike out and game planned a little, we have actually set up a workbench.
Gotta make do with what you got. plenty of resources in a place like this.
Hell yeah. We got motorized sawhorses.
Motorized saw.
Let's get to work.
See what we can scrap off of this bad boy.
Yes, sir.
Still out here playing in the junkyard.
Yes, sir.
We've got a couple wheels. We did a lot of work to get this wheel off and then realized that it is completely gnarled. But all is not lost because we found this wheel, which is actually a 1/2 inch wider, which we are fans of.
Yeah, we think that's pretty cool.
So we're going to take the brake off of this one and take the caliper and the rotor, put the rotor on this wheel, and probably take the axle off of this one because everything was in better shape on the bike that this came off of.
Yeah, this one's just been sitting out here for God knows how long, and everything is just seized up and stupid tight.
So we're trying to figure out what all parts are interchangeable and what we can grab, and just getting more and more excited about this project.
Yes, sir.
All right, continuity, not our strongest suit here. We got distracted. We did go to a junkyard.
Yeah, we did. You saw it.
You've seen some clips of the junkyard. Let's see what we got. We made out like bandits.
We really did.
We've got a 17-inch. What's on it is a 190/55/17.
Yeah, 190/55/17 on a 6-inch rim.
Yep, 6-inch wide wheel.
So it's a pretty wide guy here. I mean, ow.
Oh yeah, wires.
Wires are showing in it though. Daggone it, that hurt. Anyway, look how wide.
But we got that beauty with a sprocket that's in actually great shape.
Yeah, it's a little bit rusty, whatever, but it's in great shape. We pulled the axle out. It's in great shape.
And the thing that we're actually probably the most stoked about.
Well, hold on. We got rotor brake thing.
Yep, brake rotor. It's in decent shape. I mean, we'll clean it up, but
Yep.
not like super grooved.
Yeah. Anyway.
And we found 2 different bikes. These, so we should say, these are off of a VTR Super Hawk, Nighthawk,
Super Hawk.
Honda something
929 or
996
996.
is.
I don't know.
We found a 996 and a 929 Super Hawk.
Yep.
And we did some parts switching for like which wheel looked better, which axle was in better shape, which brake stuff was in better shape.
Brake disc, yeah.
And we scored 2 front calipers and a rear caliper, and the front has all the hose and a master cylinder.
Complete front system.
Yeah.
The rear it just had the caliper.
Yeah, we don't have the master cylinder for the rear, so we'll figure something out, but we're pretty stoked about that. And the guy, super awesome guy. What was the name of that place?
Weimer's Cycles. Weimer's Cycles.
Weimer's Cycles.
And Billiards, maybe, which is kind of funny.
If you're ever in the Hebron, Heath, Newark
They were cool guys.
area,
They were cool guys.
go see
Jack and Ken.
Jack and Ken at Weimer's Cycle. Because they threw in this Pirelli 180 55 17 for free.
And it's
in pretty good shape.
You can tell it's been ridden, but it's really not bad.
So yeah, we're stoked. We've got the wheel, sprocket, axle, disc brake for the rear, which is huge because everything we've had so far was shaft-driven drum, and we got full front brake system and rear brake caliper. So we're pretty stoked.
Dude, we're getting there. Yeah, we have a lot of pieces now that we can start putting together and actually get the look.
Yeah.
We can actually work on putting a bike together.
So next, we're going to probably do a time lapse. We're going to get this,
We're going to get the rest of the loom off.
the harness off, and probably cut up a little bit more. Probably going to cut these. Probably going to cut those off to make a little bit of room, and then keep finagling the engine. And we have hopes. We have hopes to have this thing, some welding done today.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy the time lapse.
Okay.
You probably just saw us strip back the rest of the harness and kind of take out the headlight out of the bucket and whatnot. And now we've got the engine standing up here, and it's getting real.
I mean, you've seen this kind of before, but we've made some
Minor adjustments.
We've did a little more head scratching off camera and decided where we're going to be cutting and welding, and
Yeah, we spared you the thinking time lapse that we usually make you watch. But basically, we're gonna hack some of this off just to clear up some room for our little bit of welding we need to do. I think we're gonna connect this bad boy with a bar, put a couple bars up into here, cut off the rest, whatever we don't need.
Yep.
And then we've made a couple marks down here. You may not be able to see, but we're gonna try to square this off a little bit. That way we can mate rectangle to rectangle as opposed to square peg, round hole, which is a lot more difficult. And yeah, we're gonna fill in the gaps and weld this bad boy up. So we're excited, and here comes the most nerve-wracking part, I guess.
Go ahead and yank that throttle off that I loosened like forever ago.
Oh, yank it off.
All right, so back on the stand you go.
Time to rock and roll. Vroom, vroom. Okay, time for a close-up of, yet again, Andrew showing off his mastercraft. Look.
And not the boating experience.
Yeah, you guys saw how big those gaps were. And he filled them. All of them. The front was actually, had significantly smaller gaps in the rear, but look how well this came out.
Can you see it?
How does he do it? You might ask. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Look at that. And they're beautiful. Filled like an inch gap, and it is pretty.
And we ain't even cleaned it up yet.
Yeah, that's fresh off the welder.
Wire wheel them things and they'll look spiffy.
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 Heck yeah. Thumbs up, man.
So we've been doing some head scratching and coming up with an idea to connect our existing frame to our new subframe. So, not subframe, cradle, you know, what we've been working on. So I think that this segment of the video is going to be a time lapse of us succeeding to cut these pieces of pipe down to size, fish mouth them, fit everything up, tack it in place, and see if we can't get her true.
Okay, that was a long time lapse, but hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Hacked a bunch of crap off and plated it all off. It looks sweet, actually.
Yeah, it came out great. You guys can see that we have not left any gaping holes in the bottom of the frame for water to sit in. You may have been nervous that we might do that because, you know, I don't blame you for thinking we might, because we thought about it. But we just had a piece of scrap laying around and we just hit it with a hammer until it bent to our will. And we welded it in place before it could bend back. It's kind of our style. So it's looking pretty sweet. It's getting pretty late. We're gonna have a deliberation time here.
Yeah.
But either way.
We really wanted that cradle in, but I feel like, dude, we keep running into these things and we're like, do we want to open that can of worms?
Either way, we'll scratch our heads and you'll hear from us soon.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Dude.
Woo! Every time.
Freaked me out, guy.
Anyway, awesome day. A long day. A long day.
A long day for sure.
We know in the beginning we said we were going to try to have this welded in, and we had full that was our
honestly,
aspiration.
We really wanted to, yeah.
We didn't mean to not make that happen, but you guys know us. We get a little overzealous at the beginning.
Well, we do. We just actually kind of sat here and talked about like, but it's ready now for the next one, and then we're sitting there thinking it's like, well, no, it's
we gotta cut this tab off. We gotta notch this bar, and hopefully in the next one we'll get it done. We're trying our best.
Knock on.
Yeah, but it's been a long one. Started early in the morning. I had to take my contacts out. That's how long we've been working.
Yeah, we've been out here for a minute.
You got a junkyard trip. You got some wire stripping. You got some cutting and some welding. Hopefully you guys.
Yeah, honestly, we got a lot of footage today.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
At least one really long time lapse of us trying to fill some holes. But
It sounds so simple, but takes such a long time.
it's tough when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, let us know what you liked, what you don't like, what we can do different. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and
You too, brother man.
yep. See you guys in the next one.